niggas in trust. I was down in my I just write down his confessions. Niggas died, they got life around me, I guess that I'm an exception.
So just pass it when I'm speaking. Yeah, you can talk to him about looping it, about putting the content out.
That's your corner.
You want the book? You want the book?
The health of these hip hop people, the declining health, and what to do about it, and then how are we gonna basically, with this Robert F. Kennedy's banning drinks and candies and stuff, and the EBT going cold on people, some of the options that they have, you know what I mean? Before they just lose it and start wilding out. No, you literally can have a diet change. Like, let this propel you to change diet. You know what I'm saying? Get healthy. And then of course, that conversation about why they don't have, why is there no more, that emphasis on health being that that's the ultimate wealth. That's the real investment. If I'm investing in my body and my temple, then that's smart. Versus if I'm just buying stocks and I'm fucked up.
Generational health. Video, I did a voiceover.
You did a voiceover? Yeah. I don't know if there's audio on that, but it's gonna show your visuals. They got somebody selling this. I'll get you in touch with it. I don't know if it already sold, but volumetric screen. Nah, I don't think it's waterproof. I won't go that far. Huh? Niggas, you take that shit, bro. You can't put that. No, nigga. These are all panels. Yeah, it's panels. Them niggas will unscrew that bitch so fast. You know how much that's going for? A lot. It's new, so you know how that be. It's gonna be cheaper later on, but it's new now. But China, China that came with the hood. Okay, hold my beer, nigga. You got the cheap version. Check. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. You want to start, and then let it change as we start kicking it. All right, on 3. 1 2 3. Peace to you and yours, brother Red Pill reporting live and direct. Yes, we are at the Invest Fest, and I am here with a living legend. You know what I'm talking about? Let the God introduce himself, and then we're gonna get into a very high level conversation right quick.
Peace, family. Chief Julian Khalid of the Khalid tribe, right here from the west side of Atlanta, founder of Young Generation Movement, YG Urban Cafe, and Plant Water.
Yes. Beautiful. Tell me about your latest endeavor. I am fully committed. I'm familiar with YG Urban Cafe. I'm familiar with the summer camp. I'm very familiar with the brand. So when I hear this thing about plant-based water, I'm like, wait, what are we doing here? So give us some insight as to what is that endeavor and how did it even come about?
So maybe like 2 years ago, I started this water brand company, Plant Water. And this year I said, full throttle. I'm gonna put all my energy and time towards this water because in the beginning of this year, they've been finding microplastics in our hearts.
Right. And it's scrotum.
So the time is now.
Yeah.
And so we created a product that's not only gonna hydrate, but also heal the community, because the community is dehydrated.
Horribly. We've all borne witness to the health crisis, not only in our neighborhoods, but amongst some of our heroes, the rappers, right? People who we grew up watching and listening to, and somehow, some way, they kind of gave us this feeling of immortality or invincibility. And it seems that a lot of them are succumbing to preventable diseases and whatnot. What's some insight that you have working with, and I know that you work with industry artists. What is some of the insight that you have working with the industry, and can you share that with us?
Well, the knowledge is so key, man, when it comes down to, you really don't care about it, you know what I mean? It doesn't make you no never mind.
No, never mind, right.
Then whatever, but when people get serious with their health, they find people like me, you know what I mean, to help take them to their next level, who they can relate to, or just people who they can relate to.
Right.
Because the knowledge is out here, you know what I mean? People, you can Google whatever, doctors, all these different doctors, they out here.
Right.
But it's about who you can relate to. So, you know, I feel like everybody got their own niche of people who they can relate to in that sense. So, you know, some artists might listen to you.
Right.
Some artists might listen to me. So about who they can relate to, and keeping that type of influence around. You know what I mean? They don't have it. It's not really around.
Nah, they don't have a health czar.
Right. So, you know what I mean? So shout out to the ones, you know, that keep a guy that's on that health vibe, that who they can relate to around in a circle, so they can tune into that.
Yeah. Shout out to all of the rapper crews and entourages and whatnot. But as we know, things have shifted dramatically over the past few years. You need a crypto czar in your entourage, and you need a health czar. Like, I'm not gonna be belligerent and start going in and whatnot, but you know, enough is enough, y'all. Y'all have these crews and these entourage. Like, I just spoke to a rapper and I gifted him a book on crypto, and he didn't have, you know what I mean? He didn't have the type of insight that a rapper should have. And it's like, take me to your czar. Where's the person in your crew that I could speak to? Because I'm coming with some real opportunities, literally, that should have been presented to you 20 years ago. As an MC, all of the rappers is dying from these health. Y'all should have known about Dr. Sebi in the 80s, nigga. Y'all travel around the world and y'all tapping in. What the fuck is going on? Why are we bringing health, healing, and saving lives in the hood? Like, why the rappers are not a part of that, bro? That shit really irks me. But the rappers is pushing pills, they pushing intoxicants. They the white man's whores, you know what I mean? They faces of liquor brands and everything. So where's the balance? That's all. Because it's imperative at this point.
Yeah. So like I said, you know, when people they become sick, then they start then they start looking for it, which is cool. But we can prevent it. We actually can really prevent certain things. You know, and certain things, you know, some people got to go through.
They do.
Because it's the lifestyle that they choose.
They do.
So if you want to be a rock star or whatever, it's a lifestyle. So, you know, that type of health is all caught up in that lifestyle. So, you know, so what I do is sit back, you know, and the people that come to me, I know they ready.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
when the student is ready,
the teacher appears. So that's what I stand on. And you know, I feel like this too. A lot of the young people are waking up faster now, and they jumping on it. You know, I got a lot of young boys who come to me about the water.
Right.
You know what I mean? Talking about they can't wait to do this with the water brand, and they excited about the water brand, and just the water within itself triggers a healthier, more lifestyle for them, because now they looking into it. They saying if I can drink some water, that's good for me. that's the easy thing. That's one of the most easy thing I can do. At least drink some healthy water. So that's what I'm pushing, man. I'm pushing the plant water, man. That's the P I'm pushing. Plant water. You know what I mean? So not only this water is gonna help hydrate the community, but also heal the community too. So 100% sustainable resource, unlimited. A lot of people don't know Georgia got some of the best water in the world.
I've been hearing about the structured water
coming from the Stone Mountain, Lithia Springs.
They got the water that smell crazy, the sulfur.
Exactly.
Smell like rotten eggs, but they say that's good for you.
Yeah, so I'm finna put Georgia as one of the pretty much the most purest sources of water in the world, man, by the grace of God.
Nah, I appreciate that. Have you met up with the Water Boys? Y'all locked in yet?
Yeah. So, you know, that's what really inspired me. You know, I started off with my family.
Right.
And once I healed me and my family, then I started reaching out to the youth. So I'm already working with the youth.
Okay.
So I started healing the youth through.
Skip the adults.
Right. Because I'm already working with the youth.
Right.
Once I healed, I was able to heal my community of youth. I'm already turning them on to the glory field.
Right.
They can't wait for the product. They waiting on me.
That's right.
So I'm gonna do everything I possibly can, man, to really get all the resources, get everything I need to really pump this water out and have these young brothers with a high quality product. You know what I mean? That's a luxury product, that, man.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about? Nah, that's beautiful. I'm definitely proud of what you're doing with the youth. Excellent idea to empower them and to heal them. And then they will go ahead and empower their parents and other adults and whatnot. Thank you, young man. You know, so I definitely want to say salute for the work that you're doing with this. Yeah. Let's talk. Hydration. To the future of hydration, y'all. Y'all stay hydrated out there. That good chlorophyll. Remember, if you at the Invest Fest and you need brain power, you need cognition, right? You need cohesion and whatnot. You can't get that smoking a cigarette. You can't get that eating meat. You can't get that, you know, drinking Henny and whatnot. It actually impedes you. You get that drinking structured water, chlorophyll. That is the cheat code and whatnot. And in this age that we're in, like AI and tech, this quantum reality where things are going sped up and whatnot, we would all benefit from cleaning our systems out and whatnot and having some more cohesion. You know what I mean? So definitely salute for being on time. Is there a word that you want to leave the people with and let them know where they could support this wonderful water of yours?
So I want to say, man, make sure y'all stay tuned in with the youth, man. Any wisdom, any extra time you get, man, pass the wisdom on to our youth. They need it. They need us. And hydrate a fold, man. So stay hydrated. You can find plant water at YG Urban Cafe. It's our location, and also you can go on plantwater.com. Also, you can follow us at plantwater.green. Stay tuned in. And the youth organization is Young Generation Movement. You can follow us on Instagram, social media, everything is YG Movement. Peace, love, and light, family. Shout out, man, to my wife Nia for always being there, supporting me. I always got to throw her in there. And also, you know, they call me the Atlanta Nipsey Hussle, man. Yeah. I've been doing this for 13, going on 14 years. Dedicated my time into my community. So we need more of us. Right. For sure.
That's beautiful, my brother. I would definitely want to say thank you for what it is that you're doing. I like that term, the Atlanta Nip. We need more Atlanta Nips. We need more Nips. You know what I mean? They cloning everybody else. We need more Nips. We need more people carrying on marathon and understand the assignment. You know what I mean? I've said it before. The mixture of crypto and health the Nip was pushing, it was a game changer. It's a tragedy that hasn't been quote unquote cloned. All they doing is gossiping about him and, you know, doing goofiness, but nobody's talking about the smart store. Nobody's talking about the investments. Nobody's talking about Section 90 and the blockchain and all of the things that he speaks of in his interviews. So picking up that mantle in Atlanta is ground central for that too. So picking up that mantle and running with it, and also being libicated to the brothers and sisters' health, right? And giving them something that they can hold in their hands is very honorable, man. I want to say keep doing the good work, King. Any way that we could support you, we will. Shout out to your beautiful wife. Shout out to your seeds. Shout out to your whole family. And toast. All right, to optimum health. To the future of hydration, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get it.
Stay hydrated.